The last-minute dash to get to your Thanksgiving destination on time. That weather could be a major factor this morning. So we begin with Trevor Ault and the flight delays and that scary stowaway situation on a Delta flight. Trevor, good morning.
Hey, good morning. We know that there are a parade of Americans that are having a full day ahead, rushing out the door this morning to fly to Thanksgiving and head to that feast right after they land. But that stowaway situation you mentioned, that's definitely raising some concerns. A person who authorities say slipped past multiple people.
Folks, this is the captain. We're just waiting for the police to come on board.
Overnight, a new investigation into a stowaway passenger who authorities say snuck past multiple agents to board an international flight. The TSA tells ABC this passenger bypassed the ID check podium at New York's JFK airport. They then went through the metal detectors and later snuck past a Delta agent at the gate to board a flight to Paris. Delta now says it's conducting an exhaustive investigation, and the FBI is also aware of the incident. Meantime, a Delta flight from Paris headed to Atlanta had to be diverted to Ireland to remove an unruly passenger on board. That passenger seen taken off the plane in handcuffs. It all comes in the midst of the Thanksgiving travel rush, millions taking to the skies.
They know we're super anxious, and it's the most heavily traveled day of the year.
A major coast-to-coast storm now set to slam the Northeast today. Some travelers feeling the ripple effects. Kadisha Henry says she was stuck in Detroit for more than 4 hours waiting to board her flight to Fort Lauderdale.
By the time I got to Fort Lauderdale, my car rental, they gave it to somebody else, and that was another level of frustration.
Now, the TSA does stress that stowaway did still effectively go through security with the metal detectors, meaning they didn't have any prohibited items and they weren't necessarily a security threat. Now, as for Thanksgiving travelers, it has been pretty smooth so far for how crowded these airports have been. This week, each day, there's been 4,000 to 5,000 flight delays, less than 100 cancellations. All told, that's pretty good for how many flights there are. And today should be the smoothest travel day for the Thanksgiving stretch, if everything goes according to plan.
Well, that's some good news. Thank you, Trevor. And what a crazy story. We appreciate you being in here to share it with us, Trev.